okay? But even with Drake's huge fan base, don't think for 1 second, whatever the label UMG was doing to promote, Not Like Us, they were doing the same thing for you your whole career. Okay, if one of those diss records you put out would have taken off and been a cultural phenomenon like Not Like Us, the record label would have pushed that too. How would you be clowning Kendrick right now if Kendrick said, UMG, you didn't have to let Drake put that record out accusing me of beating my lady. You didn't have to let Drake put that record out saying my child isn't really mine. I'm trying to get you to see why you look like a complete and total sucker, Drake. Okay, not to mention, once again, you are a huge artist, but don't believe your own hype too much, because those same tricks you are accusing UMG of doing for Not Like Us, they have done for you your whole career.
Yo, what up, it's about Cody, man. And hey, listen, we gotta call a spade a spade. All the OVO hoes need to relax and just let this moment blow by, okay? Because y'all are trying to act nonchalant towards this whole thing while still actively being very, very chalant towards the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And this doesn't make the situation better, every dog has his day. We just seen Mike Tyson go against Jake Paul. And in this instance, we can kind of look at this whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing the exact same way. But, Drake ain't taking it like how Mike Tyson took it. Drake is taking it totally left field, you know what I'm saying? And this is all based on the perception of how everyone thinks. We don't necessarily know what Drake is suing for, because he hasn't spoken on it, which is something that he needs to do. And everyone has basically chalked it up to say this guy is suing UMG because he lost the beef to Kendrick Lamar, man. And that's why I say you gotta call a spade, man, because whenever everyone gets to talking about how bad Drake did Meek Mill, or how bad Drake did whoever, or things like this and like that, whenever it was so famous, people are basically saying that, the same thing that's getting done to Drake got done for him to do to other people, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's necessarily true. I do know that Drake has always been one of the biggest artists in the world, more necessarily big than he's always been at least like 3 times bigger than Kendrick Lamar. I feel like this is a thing where we have a talent level and a popularity level that are on 2 different scales, but they're intertwining, and it makes it hard for people to basically be able to tell which one is which. And I feel like the reason that Drake might have been suing is because Drake, being the global megastar that he was, given the fact that he was one of the people, y'all are going to hate me for this, but given the fact that he was one of the people that put a lot of the people on, given the fact, J. Cole had to go to Drake to get a hit, Drake put Kendrick Lamar on his tour and things like that, Drake walked Meek Mill out in his own city, There's a lot of things that would basically go into consideration, but I figure all of those things are things that would basically make it be like, why wouldn't we be listening or hear about Drake when he's doing all of these things, or he's on this scale or this popularity scale and also has the talent level to stay on that way? And then I feel like, with all that, it made it to where whenever, let's say Drake made back-to-back, it did become very, very popular, but it didn't require as much promotion because it was just already, Drake was just already Drake. And that's not me saying that Kendrick Lamar isn't already Kendrick Lamar. I'm just saying that at that time, Drake, Drake was on a, Drake was very, very popular, and at that time when he dropped that, it was just a very, very good time, basically, just to say that, just like to say the least. It was a very good time, and it didn't require as much promotion because it was just, it was already the biggest thing there. Now, what we have is basically Drake basically saying that, y'all pushed Kendrick Lamar's song to be this famous, unlike mine, where basically, yo, I was already popping and things like that. And no one's saying that Kendrick Lamar isn't popping. No one is saying that. No one's saying none of that. You know what I'm saying? Given the fact, at the time, like, I'm not gonna compare back to back to Not Like Us. I'm just not gonna do that. But I think that when you compare the times and then you compare what's going on, you have Drake basically saying, yo, y'all pushed this and y'all didn't push this. And it doesn't necessarily mean that Drake has never been pushed before, but it doesn't mean that Drake was ever pushed to the extent that Kendrick Lamar was pushed. Do y'all get what I'm saying? And I feel like when you have all of that and you also have Drake not explain it, it lets people basically just take it and be like, well, Drake is just mad that he lost. And to be honest, like I said, bro, you got to call a spade. And you have a lot of people such as Charlamagne basically coming and saying, yo, this is why you look like a sucker. And to be honest with you, I think that, Charlamagne is right. Everybody else who's saying that Drake looks like a sucker is right. And I feel like until Drake actually comes and speaks on the entire situation, he's going to continue to look like a sucker. He's going to, it's going to always continue to look bad. Given the fact, they just talked about how Kendrick Lamar didn't even sell more than For All the Dogs or whatever. Whatever. I don't care about what it is. All I know is that, this whole entire situation makes Drake look bad. Kendrick Lamar is not saying anything. It does make him look better. They're trying to throw all types of propaganda out, basically to make this guy Kendrick Lamar look bad. But to be honest, it's not working. And you have a lot of Jay-Z historian philosophers that are fans of this guy that are going to try to type some fucking bullshit that nobody will fucking read. Listen, man. People that are fans of this guy need to make their points that they're trying to make it shorter, okay? It has nothing to do with intelligence or nothing like that, okay? Just make what you're trying to say a little bit shorter because, not all philosophies require a philosophistic fucking explanation, cuz just say what you gotta say, bro. But yo, man, if y'all watched the video this far, just make sure y'all please subscribe to me. Because I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. And even one subscriber would mean the world to me, man. But, yo, it's like I said, man. We got basically Drake. He's out here and he's not talking. And until he does talk, bro, he's going to continue to look like a lame. He's going to continue to look like somebody that's upset that they lost. And look like a sore loser. And like I said, man, you got to call a spade a spade. I think that the music industry is getting kind of boring right now, given the fact that this whole scenario and situation has been going on, and Drake suing in this instance just makes rap look 10 times fucking more lame and worse. But y'all just gotta let me know what y'all think, man. Yo, it's your boy Cody. I love y'all niggas. I'm out.